portal closes. Everybody who's still on this side of the portal hears a spring metal clasp go off, a sound of metal going through meat, and then a thud as Rand's head hits the ground.
Gavin.
What's in the box?
Gavin is going to run forward, and his jaw's just kind of hanging open. And he's going to take her head, and he's going to try to stick it back on using his paladin-y connection to Sassa. Now, do you want me to say, should I say what he prays?
Yeah, say what you pray, and then roll me religion to see if the ever mother-loving spirit of Sassa actually hears you.
All right, so I'm gonna kneel down by Rayan's body, and Gavin's gonna kind of cross his hands, whatever. He's not entirely sure what to do with his hands, but his heart's in the right place, and he's gonna go, Sassa, could you please stick her head back on? I know you can heal people. Please. She's trying to do the right thing. You got to give her a second chance. Roll religion.
Now, if you want to use your inspiration.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I want to use my inspiration, so I roll again, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it feels like a speeding cart hits you, Gavin.
Ugh.
But you wake up suddenly in an orchard, and right next to you is a fully bodied Rayanne. And these rows of trees are heading right toward what looks like a really magnificent looking throne, but it's made of flowering plants and things that are like just heavy with fruit. It's pretty cool, and a very tall woman and almost like the most simplest dress style you could do is sitting there, and she's looking at you.
Gavin's gonna kneel and just smile. Just smile at her.
And she smiles back.
I'm probably just staring at Odd like, where am I?
Gavin looks at you and goes, kneel.
Probably just drop down and kneel because
it's polite.
Uh-huh.
Gavin's gonna look at Sassa.
I don't know where I am.
Gavin's just gonna look at Sassa and smile real broad like a little kid and go, hi.
Hello, Gavin. How are you doing?
Oh, I've been better, but not bad. He smiles.
Probably not as bad as your friend, and she, gives you a little chuckle.
No, yeah, her head fell off.
What?
You poor dear. You really need a head to be alive.
Yeah,
yes, please.
Could you do something about that, Sassa?
Well, I can, but there are rules. And you know how important it is to play by the rules.
Yeah, that's why the rules are there.
Well, Rayanne.
Yes?
What good things in your life have you done? Give me 3 of them at least.
Oh dang, this is gonna be hard.
Oh, no, it's gonna get worse because after each reason, I'm gonna have you make a death saving throw.
Gavin's thinking real hard.
Well, I intended on returning that crystal.
Okay. Make the first death saving roll. It's straight up Constitution.
Or you can just click death save.
Or that too.
Death save. Okay.
Pass.
That's a pass.
Yay.
Yeah. Your intentions are good and pure. Well, sorta. No one likes to get in trouble. So, what is the next good thing you've done?
I've taken care of my mouse squeakers up until the end.
Another death saving throw.
Counts as 2.
The
Yeah, that
the
counts
love
as
for
2.
squeakers is pure.
Yeah, and
You really should have said you gave up squeakers to save Horatio's life, but
Sassa smiles and sheds a little tear. Yeah, you even gave up your pet to save your friends. They
Mhm.
left, but sometimes that happens with friends. They don't really appreciate the sacrifices that we do. But you seem like you are trying to be good, despite, the rough start you had in life. You can go, but first, have an apple. And she throws an apple at both you and Gavin.
All right.
Thank you, Sassa. And Gavin's gonna take a big bite out of his apple.
Oh,
Thank
don't
you.
do that until you're back.
Okay, so he stops, right. It's like in his mouth, and he pulls it out. He puts it in
Yep.
his pocket.
Mhm.
Should I save this for someone else?
Or save it for yourself if you need something to snack on or heal or whichever.
Thanks, Sassa.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you, Rayanne. You should really come to a temple sometime.
They're really nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will.
Bye-bye now. And
Bye, Sassa.
instantly, it feels like you guys have been hit by a speeding cart. Gavin, her head's attached now.
Gavin's just smiling huge, and there's tears rolling down his face. And he looks up at I don't actually know who's around, but he looks up at whoever's around. And he goes, "She's gonna be okay."
I'm
She's
just
gonna be okay.
feeling my face. I'm like,
Now,
You are unconscious, Rayanne.
okay, never mind. I'm imagining I'm doing this in my sleep.
Gavin,
did I mean, obviously Norik didn't see this whole vision and
No.
Sassa thing.
you did see me praying a lot.
Norik saw Rand's head come flying off,
Mm-hmm.
hit the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and probably roll. And there's
Mhm.
probably lots of blood,
Mm-hmm.
and he just his stomach just dropped, and he froze in place and shaking and like taking steps back, but he trips and
Mm-hmm.
falls on his butt and is staring in the direction of Rayanne, her head and body as Gavin ran over and tried to stick her head back on, and Norik's just thinking, it's over, she's dead, it's useless, it's what and he's just gonna let out this scream, just and just
All
freak
right.
out and fall on his back on the ground.
Give
Gavin's.
me a wisdom saving throw there, Norik.
Oh, also, I'm gonna infer that I lost
Ooh.
all 15 hit points of my lay on hands. Correct?
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, okay, cool. So, we're gonna dish you out a flaw now, because Norik seems to be going a little crazy. So, give me a 1d100 roll.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Yep.
I've rolled off this. I can't remember what I got off it. Do you?
Yeah. So it's not happening anymore because you're not cursed. But
Oh, okay.
the long-term madness that you did get was anytime you get hit, it's as though you got struck with the confusion spell,
Oh,
which is
okay.
pretty messy. But let's find out what Norik just rolled. That's a 42.
The answer. The answer.
And I'll read
It
this
might be
out.
a really bad number.
This is one of your new flaws.
All right.
So achieving my goal is the only thing of interest to me, and I'll ignore everything else to pursue it.
Oh yeah, I wrote that a while ago. Yes.
Yep, that is your new flaw.
Oh, okay, no, that's okay. All right.
Yep.
That is not the one I chose. All right, I remember reading a bunch of those.
Mm-hmm.
With Rayanne's head, Rayanne healed. I'd like to just kind of look around, make sure there's no obviously there's no one around because Zulier left. And I want to go over to Norik and sit down next to him.
Yep. And
just flopped on his back, just staring up into the sky.
I kind of want to gently pick up Norik and be like, "It's gonna be okay. She's okay now. Sassa took care of her."
Norik's just gonna roll away and she's dead.
No, she's not anymore. And he's gonna kind of gently pick you up because you are very small. He's gonna kind of just take you over to Rayanne and plop you down next to her.
Norik is kind of wriggling at first, but Gavin's so big he just doesn't bother.
So we're gonna switch to Turker because you guys have been at it for a good few minutes. You can probably hear by this point the cavalry arriving, and that's the perfect time to see what happens between Turker and Zulier.
Yeah.
So Zulier disappears in a misty. He uses Misty Step, so his body is basically enveloped in smoke. It suddenly rushes past everything, and he moves through the portal. Tirker, being quick, moves through the portal too. And Zulier has a little bit of a head start since, he got that extra movement.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are inside something completely different.
And I'm curious what Khalees has done since she's been in there for 2 rounds.
Oh, for is this? No, that wasn't the right one. I think this is the right map.
Whoa. Looks like some kind of cathedral-y dealy.
Mm-hmm. It is a very large building. And
okay.
you can see
I see all of our characters in the bottom, but I'm guessing it's not where we are.
Nope. You actually landed on this giant thing. And I should also bring over Khalees, because she's in here.
We are, after all, the Owlbear squad.
Yes.
I'm still pushing for that.
And Khalees is literally running in circles. And Zulier is off in the distance. Let's see.
So you said he also ported, he didn't do the full 30, he ported pretty closely on the other side of the portal.
Yep.
Oh wow, he went far. So he ported and ran.
Yeah, he's basically right there. He would be a little bit further. He would actually be in this room. So what this looks like, you're on a large, what seems to be metal plate. The plate is etched in all sorts of weird arcane symbols. There are archways and stairways going every which way, and you can see Zulier in the distance trying to think of which way to go at this point.
Okay, so can I roll perception first? Like just some immediate stuff, or do you want to keep this kind of up pace still?
Give me a perception check, sure.
Okay. Just to kind of see where am I? What is this? What is happening kind of thing?
Well, from what you can tell, the room to the west of you is full of paintings, but you swear every time you look at them, they stop in mid-motion.
Okay.
The room to the east of you seems to be a whole bunch of cabinets with little drawers in them. One is slightly open, and you can see cards within those drawers.
Mm-hmm.
And in front of you is a room. And you can tell off the bat that there are magical creatures, but they don't look like they're actually moving. It looks like they have been taxidermed. And you can see a whole display case of just unicorn horns.
This is a strange place.
And Khalees looks at you.
And so, I'm up on this platform, and these brown walls, are those like solid walls that I have to pass through, or?
So for this map, the brown walls are all archways,
Okay,
and
it.
the black solid lines are things you cannot go through.
That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the platform that I'm on, I doubt that I know whatever language that is. Especially if it's like arcane, that would be wizards probably exclusively.
Yep.
I know Elven, Common, Thieves' Cant, Primordial. So.
You can do an Arcana check to see if you ever seen this or know of these.
Should I be on this platform check? Arcana.
So you've seen
rolls.
You've seen wizards use teleportation spells, and usually they go to a point kind of like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you're relatively safe at the moment.
So this is a landing pad for Wizwaz.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. And then the other thing with my perception roll, how does Zulir look? Is he doing fine?
He's limping really badly.
Okay.
But it looks like he's making his way through this room. It looks like he's heading northwards.
So what I'd like to do, you can tell me whether or not that you'll allow it. I'd like to point at him and try and convince my very special touched owlbear to sick him, and then also fire one shot with my longbow.
Okay, give me that animal handling.
Okay. Not too bad. But he's not too smart, so we'll see how this goes.
Khalees is a dummy.
Khalees is Khalees.
She did mistake you for her mother, so.
Yeah, Khalees actually gets like a spark of intelligence within her mind. Her
He smells
eyes,
the blood.
Her eyes kind of like actually point the same way, the way that you're pointing, and she starts going off.
Okay, disadvantage, longbow shot. I am just super focusing that bad leg. I want to make it so he cannot walk. Not that it's a thing, but that's his thematic strategy.
Yeah.
Damn.
You miss.
It was a nat 20 that I lost.
Huh.
Ow.
Yeah.
My soul.
He notices that, and
I'm gonna move too.
Yep.
If he.
Yeah, we'll just take this in turn order.
So the order would be Khalees, then me, then him, Khalees, me. So yeah.
Yep.
I can move quite a ways. Basically, I just want to go stand. But what are these gray boxes on the right?
They are giant statues.
Ooh. That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go stand by one of those, and hopefully it won't squish me immediately.
Rocks fall, party dies.
Yeah. Let's see, I could go there.
And these are actually stairs up.
Oh.
There are multiple floors And you can tell from the lighting with that 14
Mhm.
that it seems like there's an open floor in this middle room.
Okay, then that changes my plan.
Yep,
Thank you.
there's a balcony.
So, balconies. Gotcha. Then yeah, I would do my roguey disengage or dashy action too. And how far can I go? Let's see. That's 45, and then I'd have another 20, I think. 25 plus 45. Is that 70? I think 25 plus 45 is 70.
Yeah, it's 70.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
calculator confirms.
And that would be my turn.
Yeah.
So it's Wizwazzer turn.
Yeah, Crazy Owlbear is on his trail.
It's gonna die. It's so
I just
sad.
like to think this is analogous to one of Zulier's childhood nightmares.
Yeah, could be.
Running through a giant darkened chamber, and there's a crazed owlbear chasing him,
Yeah. So
and he's limping.
you notice that Zulier, and especially since you're a rogue yourself, does move and does the dash. And he... which direction should he go into? He's going to go underneath where the balconies would be. So,
Makes sense.
because the balconies go out about 15 feet. So,
Okay.
and he's going to just run up.
So quick, so fast.
Yep.